The air trembled with excitement long before the lights dimmed. Fans lined the streets, their eyes locked on the entrance, holding their breath for a glimpse of someone they never expected to see that night. The premiere of a highly anticipated film starring Cha Eun Woo had already drawn the attention of both the media and the public, but what happened next turned the glamorous event into an unforgettable spectacle. Jungkook of BTS, the golden magne, the voice of a generation, the global icon, walked into the venue, and the crowd lost control. It wasn't just an appearance. It was a phenomenon. Under the flashing lights, cameras clicked endlessly, and gasps filled the air. Jungkook, dressed in a sleek all-black ensemble that blended elegance with effortless charisma, didn't just attend an event, he owned it. His walk down the red carpet, marked by calm confidence and subtle charm, drew screams so loud they drowned the sound of reporters shouting questions. Every step he took seemed choreographed by destiny itself, graceful, magnetic, and utterly captivating. Nobody had expected him to come. That's what made it electric. For weeks, fans had been wondering where Jungkook was after keeping a relatively low profile. His sudden reappearance at this particular event caused a wave of speculation that flooded social media in seconds. Was he there to support Cha Eun Woo as a friend? Was it a surprise cameo in the film? Or was this a sign of a deeper collaboration between two of Korea's biggest stars? Theories exploded like fireworks. Inside the venue, chaos met composure. Jungkook's arrival caused photographers to scramble for the best angle, influencers to go live on their phones, and fans to chant his name until security had to intervene to calm the crowd. Yet amidst the storm of noise and flashing lights, Jungkook remained serene. He greeted fans with his signature half-smile, the one that seemed to melt the tension in the air, and gave a respectful bow before entering the hall. And in that single moment, the film premiere turned into a global trending topic. Within minutes, hashtags like #JungkookAtPremiere, #JungkookBTS, and #GoldenMagneReturns dominated worldwide social media platforms. Fans from every corner of the globe shared photos, clips, and heart-thumping reactions. Even those who weren't physically there felt the pulse of the event as if they were standing in that same chaotic, beautiful energy. What made it even more shocking was Jungkook's look that night. His hair, slightly tousled, perfectly styled to frame his sharp jawline, gleamed under the camera flashes. His black suit, paired with a simple silver necklace, was the perfect balance between sophistication and rebellion. The minimalism of his fashion made his aura shine brighter than any accessory. Could doubt he wasn't trying to impress. But he ended up stealing the show. People began whispering, "Is Jungkook the real star tonight?" Even as Cha Eun Woo, the official lead of the film, made his grand entrance, the audience couldn't help glancing back at Jungkook's seat. Every subtle move he made, from adjusting his jacket to exchanging smiles with other guests, drew thousands of camera lenses in his direction. It wasn't arrogance, it was presence. Pure, effortless presence. And when the lights went down and the movie began, the energy didn't fade. Fans outside the venue continued chanting his name. Some even said they could still feel his aura radiating through the walls. The film premiere, which was meant to celebrate Cha Eun Woo's acting, became a dual celebration of stardom. Two of South Korea's most beautiful and talented men under one roof, radiating energy that felt almost cinematic in itself. But the real magic happened after the screening. As guests exited the theater, Jungkook stood near the entrance, waiting patiently as others came out. He applauded Cha Eun Woo warmly, exchanging a friendly hug that sent another round of screams echoing through the crowd. Cameras captured that moment from every possible angle. Two stars, both flawless, both glowing, both embodying the very definition of celebrity magnetism. Social media exploded again. Jungkook and Cha Eun Woo in one frame. The visual explosion we didn't know we needed, one fan tweeted. Another wrote, "How can a film premiere turn into a BTS concert just because Jungkook showed up?" The chemistry between the two wasn't staged. There was genuine respect and warmth, a quiet brotherhood that could only come from shared experience at the top. Both Jungkook and Cha Eun Woo have faced immense pressure, growing up under the constant glare of fame. And their brief moment of interaction spoke volumes without a single word. The next day, major entertainment outlets couldn't stop talking about it. Headlines screamed about Jungkook's surprise appearance. Critics dissected his outfit, his demeanor, his expressions. Fans zoomed in on the smallest gestures, the wave, the bow, the way he greeted the staff, and each one became a meme, a theory, a reason to love him even more. Behind the scenes, several insiders revealed that Jungkook's attendance had been unannounced even to most of the organizers. He had slipped quietly into the event, choosing to show support without fanfare. But of course, with Jungkook, quiet doesn't exist. Even his silence becomes the loudest statement in the room. Was it coincidence? Or was there something more? Some fans pointed out that Jungkook and Cha Eun Woo had crossed paths at previous fashion events and shared mutual friends in the entertainment circle. Others speculated that Jungkook might have been involved in the soundtrack of the movie, an idea that sent shockwaves through the fandom. Imagine Jungkook's voice as the OST for Cha Eun Woo's film, one fan wrote, gaining hundreds of thousands of likes within hours. The idea wasn't impossible. Jungkook's versatility as an artist is unmatched. From R&B to pop, from rock-inspired beats to emotional ballads, he has proven that his voice can elevate any scene, any mood, any emotion. If he truly had a hidden role in the film's music, that would explain the mystery surrounding his presence. But Jungkook, as always, left without confirming anything. After the event, he exited quietly. No interviews, no press photos, just a brief wave to fans before disappearing into his car. Yet, that single wave was enough to cause another uproar. Clips of that moment garnered millions of views within hours. Fans replayed it endlessly, dissecting every frame, every smile, every glance. There was something different about Jungkook that night. Something mature, grounded, yet deeply emotional. Perhaps it was the way he carried himself. Confident, but not boastful. Elegant, but approachable. Perhaps it was the way he seemed to glow even in dim light. Or perhaps it was just Jungkook being Jungkook, a natural-born star who doesn't need a stage to command the spotlight. As the night went on, the internet was flooded with fan edits, fan cams, and tributes. Jungkook at the premiere became a full-blown event online. Armies from around the world united, reminiscing about his journey from the youngest BTS member to a global icon whose every public appearance becomes an international headline. Many fans noted how this particular sighting felt emotional. It wasn't just about fashion or fame, it was about timing. After periods of quiet and introspection, seeing Jungkook shine again in such a public way reminded everyone of why they fell in love with him in the first place. His presence carried a message of strength, resilience, and silent confidence that by morning, news outlets around the globe had picked up the story. International fashion magazines analyzed his look. Hollywood portals praised his effortless elegance. Even film critics mentioned his attendance as a highlight that amplified the night's prestige. Jungkook had once again proven that his influence transcends boundaries, from music to fashion, and now even into cinema. Meanwhile, Cha Eun Woo himself mentioned in a brief post-event interview that he was touched by Jungkook's presence and called it a gesture of true friendship. That small acknowledgement sent armies into another frenzy of excitement, interpreting every possible meaning behind those words. Could this be the start of a new collaboration, a joint project, or was it simply a moment of mutual respect between two legends in their own right? No one knows for sure. But that uncertainty only adds to the allure. Days later, fans were still talking about that night. Photos of Jungkook at the premiere continued circulating across fan pages, TikTok edits, and Instagram stories. The way he smiled, the way he walked, the way his hair caught the light. Every second became immortalized in digital gold. It's astonishing how one person can shift the entire mood of an event without saying a word.